Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no speak. For those who don't know me, my name is Alyssa, aka Makeup on Beat, and I talk about all things beauty, skincare, and lifestyle. And what we're going to be talking about today is my Voluspa Candle haul. Okay, we're going to get into these. We're going to get into scents. We're going to get into how well they burn or how well they don't burn. Okay, and all that jazz. So the first one, diving right in at first, the first one I wanted to start with was the Tangery Lychee candle. So I want to level set here because y'all see this? Look, you see all these dents? Look at that. Isn't that insane? So and sometimes you just gotta pay attention to the comments, right? I ordered this from Sephora instead of ordering from the site. Now, if you would have ordered from the site, Miss Alyssa, you would have known, or not would have known, but they just would have packaged everything so much better. But because Sephora, they don't really have control over their fulfillment centers and what their people do. I mean, look at this. Okay, one second. I can't even, look at that. Do you see how bad that is, you guys? Look at the shape of this. It's like, I actually burned this, right? Because they did send me a new one for free, because I surely did complain, because these candles are not cheap. And the wax was all like leaning. There was wax on the side. Like, it was not wrapped properly. So I purchased 3 of the larger candles and one of these. Look, I want you guys to see, I cannot close this, right? And only 2 of them, 2 of the large ones came wrapped. One of the other large ones did not come wrapped, and as you can see, this didn't come wrapped either, right? So they did send me a new one. As you can see, guys, much better. So much better. Still a minor dent right here. I don't know if you can tell. Still a minor dent there, but as you can see, opening and closing is so easy. So did have beef with that, but it wasn't the brand's fault. But I will just say, if you're gonna order these candles, you should probably go and order them from the brand site, because they will definitely wrap them so much better than Sephora did. So all of those disclaimers aside, let's get into the actual scent. So this smells so good. So this scent is called Tangery Lychee, okay? And the notes in here are the key notes, if you will. Tangery Lychee, cassis, and juicy Asian pear. You really do get that juicy Asian pear that comes through here, and it's not perfumey per se. It's very, very delicate. It doesn't like hit you over the head with the scent. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not subtle. Like, you can still, you know, it still smells, but like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's like not super perfumey, doesn't hit you over the head, and like somewhat subtle at the same time, but still has a semi-strong scent at the same time. It's like kind of hard to describe it that way. But so I did burn this one as I was waiting for my refurbished one. And I will say this, the scent for this, okay, so you guys can see the setup of my living room, right? So my apartment is about 1,250 square feet, and the majority of that but the mass majority of that is the living room, dining room space. And so I put this on my little coffee table that I have here, and it took like an hour for it to really ramp up in the way that I wanted it to. I think this is ideal for a small room. I don't think it's ideal for like a large space like this. You see, I have my living room here, and then it goes back to my dining area, now workstation. it, unfortunately, it doesn't really bloom in the room the way I want it to. You know, I would leave the space, come back, and I'm like, oh, I still don't really smell it. But as you got closer, then you could kind of smell it. So I think these are more ideal for smaller rooms, perhaps a bathroom, a bedroom. But in terms of like a living room area that expands further back to a dining room area, it's not gonna really bloom in the way that you want it to. So still a very, very, well, the undented one, still a very, very pretty candle. It still smells delicious. So I would definitely recommend that. Okay, so the next one that we have on the list is the Yashioka Gardenia one. Okay, this is what it looks like. It is so gorgeous. This is the detailing on the top. It is a beautiful, beautiful candle, okay? And so the notes for this are clove, gardenia, and tuberose, okay? So in comparison to the Tangery Lychee, this is definitely a lot more perfumey in nature. Once again, not extremely strong to the point where it's hitting you over the head, right? Sorry, I am congested, and I know that doesn't help because I'm doing this review, but bear with me. You definitely get the cloves coming through. It's not extremely strong, but it complements the gardenia and the tuberose. So it's great in that way. It's a beautiful mixture, guys, like beautiful, beautiful mixture. Did not get a chance to burn this quite yet, but I kind of have an idea of how these burn, and I'll get to that when I talk about my next one, which is the French Cade Lavender. This is what this one looks like. Does not have as much detail as the Yashioka Gardenia in terms of, you know, this is metallic on the outside, but still very, very pretty. This is what the top looks like. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. I think this is honestly one of my favorite ones. So the notes here. This, okay, so talking about hitting you over the head, this girl is hitting you over the head, okay? The scent, okay, perfumey, strong. Key notes are French Cade wood, verbena, and Bulgarian lavender, okay? It's like a, and it's almost like it's perfumey, but it's more masculine leaning. Like when I was showing these to my fiance, this was his favorite one. And I'm like, of course this is your favorite one, right? Absolutely beautiful. But I burned this one, and unfortunately the scent that you get when you like take the top off and dive your nose in is not what really blossoms through the room. It's, unfortunately, this was another one. This one, like the Tangery Lychee, I said, took like a solid hour before I could really see something. This one was closer to like a half hour, and it still wasn't as strong as I wanted it. So once again, I'm starting to believe, and I still have 2 more to burn, but I'm starting to believe that these are better suited for bathrooms and bedrooms rather than larger spaces. And I don't know, like I was a little disappointed in that. Like you could smell it, right? But it wasn't as strong as I would have projected given the scent that you get when you just like stick your nose in there. And obviously, you know, as it goes through the room, it's not going to be that strong, but it was just so faint. It was so surprisingly faint that it was kind of shocking to me. So we burned this for like 2 hours, and you know, I went into my bedroom to take a call, and I came back and I'm like, damn, like I still don't smell anything. I still don't smell this for real. Like, you know, so like I said, I think these candles are better suited for like enclosed spaces, but I will say this, they look beautiful on my table, gorgeous. So my last one that we have here today is Japanese Plum Bloom. So this seems to be a favorite amongst many people that I've spoken to. This is actually one of the candles that was not wrapped. Thank God it, you know, wasn't damaged. I will say that I did just notice that the top of this, you see it's dented in a little bit. There's like a line right here. Let me see if we can see it underneath. Yeah, you can see it better underneath. You see that? Sephora, girl, you gotta do a lot better than this, man, because, you know, I wasn't gonna complain about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is still intact. So anyways, this also has like a strong, like, not hit you over the head, but tap you on the head scent. Because as soon as I opened it, it was like a waft, right? So the notes here: plum bloom petals and leaves, ripe plum fruit, crushed curin. So this is definitely, if you're into the fruity scents, this is your girl. This is definitely your girl. Also a very, very beautiful design in my opinion, right? If you look at the top, absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, like stunning. So like I said, just try and get the top off. Very fruity scents. You get the plum. That's what you get. You get what you buy. You get the plum. And it just smells so beautiful, and it smells sweet. You know what I'm saying? So this is another one that I haven't burned yet, but once again, based off of what I've burned thus far, I do speculate that it's just not gonna go va-va-voom in the way that I want it to. So once again, I would just try bedroom, bathroom, smaller spaces, maybe a kitchen if you're trying to, you know, scurry out a little smell here or there. I think this is more, I'll say these are more ideal for those types of spaces. Now, would I recommend all of these scents? Absolutely. They're fabulous. They're absolutely gorgeous, absolutely fabulous, and they are a little pricier. So this one retails for $22, I think it is, and this one retails at $30. I definitely think they are worth the price, especially these. These are heavy. Can I just say that? You could do a full workout with this bad boy, okay? They're heavy. The designs, okay, especially with these, you know, kind of with the metallic design on the back, they're very luxury premium candles. So for me, they're definitely worth the price. I actually got these on a gift card. My fiance got it for me for our anniversary. So I wasn't really interested in any skincare or makeup, any of the makeup latest drops at the time. So I'm like, okay, let me just try some of these candles. So yeah, guys, would definitely recommend all 4 scents. Let me see if I can try to get them all in the video for y'all without killing myself. I would definitely recommend all 4 scents. Yeah, like, let me know in the comments, what scents do you like? What scents should I pick up next? Like, despite the fact that they don't fill my room in the way that I like them to, I can still use them for smaller rooms and for decoration because they're freaking beautiful. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys like? What don't you guys like? Like, keep me posted. Give me the tea. Let me know what's up, and let me know what candles to try next. Since we've been work from home, since we've been in quarantine, I've become a candle girl. So y'all let me know what y'all are liking. I'll be doing plenty more hauls on this channel. So if that's your thing, if that's your jam, if that's your tea, like and subscribe, and we'll keep it moving from there. So thank you guys for joining me on my little excursion here with all these candles, and hope to see y'all next time. Okay, bye y'all.